Damn it, Tyler Daniels. That's another song I love that Jimmy C has stolen from me. First it was The Touch from the Transformers soundtrack, and now Africa by Toto. Is nothing sacred?
Mate, I love it. What an amazing start to the night we've had already. That is something that, Sean, there's going to be burnt into your brain every time you hear, across the Serengeti. All you're ever going to think about is Jimmy C, fingerless gloves, double denim, the Canadian tuxedo, and the work. What an amazing evening we've had so far. We've got the Armstrongs behind us having a wonderful time. It's Jet's birthday, and we're away.
That's right. If you were not here, if you're watching this on YouTube, you missed that epic entrance by Jimmy C and Steve Miller, Team Sassy. You may have missed the Armstrong's birthday celebration. I wish I could miss it, but I can smell the beer behind me. We're going to get on with the action. And Tyler Daniels, look who's joined us here in Riot City, all the way from Crash Lucha Libre in Mexico. The Australian sensation, Craven.
Absolutely. Looking forward to this, Sean. First time to get to see him in real life. Can't wait to see what he brings to Riot City Wrestling.
If you'd opened your eyes backstage, you would have seen him about 10 minutes ago.
I don't bother backstage.
Squaring up now in this triple threat match. Cadie Tre has been on quite the hot streak lately, Tyler Daniels.
He has, but how do you square up when there's three? Isn't it triangle up? Just an observation, Sean.
You're just working all the angles. That's what you're doing.
Don't be obtuse.
Miller and, of course, Jimmy are also on a hot streak right now.
Say their name. Who are they?
Team Sassy.
You love it. Team Sassy. Team Amazing. Sassy they are on a tear.
The South African superstar and the C-Man, Team Sassy. And we've got Craven and
Cadie Tre.
Cadie Tre.
It looks like they're going to start. They're not waiting around for Miller to get in. They're going to start straight away.
There's a lot of C in this match. A lot of C in this match. Craven now. Winding up. That technical prowess.
I love it. A good wrist lock to start a match. I love it, Sean. Oh, good reversal by Cadie Tre.
Nicely done.
Round to a waist lock.
What people forget with the biting and the chomping is that Cadie Tre is an incredibly accomplished technical wrestler.
Oh, look, he's good. He's from the Riot City Academy. He's paid his dues. He's got his way here. And that is why you said before, he's on a hot streak.
Our next event next month is Key to the City. Got to start wondering which performers will be putting their hand up to compete in that highly dangerous ladder match.
Always good fun and games when there's a ladder involved, Sean, believe me.
Tyler Daniels is a former Key to the City winner. You cashed that key in, you unlocked an opportunity to take the RCW Tag Team Championships.
I'm the only man smart enough to take two belts at once.
You would think that Craven or Cadie Tre would make a fantastic entrant in this year's ladder match.
Look, I'd love to see either of them get hit with a ladder.
Meanwhile, Team Sassy is taking a powder on the outside. One of the unique things about a triple threat match is you can do that and not be counted out.
Well, here's the thing, though. It's not elimination, so it's one fall to a finish, right? So they've got to be really careful. Although he's taking a powder outside, one of these guys takes a pin, he could get caught losing the match without even actually doing anything in it.
Big chop there from Craven. Here it comes again. Ay caramba. And of course, Craven making his name amongst other luminaries in the fast-paced, high-flying world of Lucha Libre. Big thing for an Australian to make a mark in that very proud tradition.
Absolutely.
Very fortunate here to have you in Riot City. Of course, we have another big announcement later tonight. Tyler Daniels, our newest signee at Riot City.
Absolutely. Can't wait for that, Sean. Cannot wait to see that.
Later in the show. And of course, the title match. Rocky Monero, Zach Sabbath, the rematch from last month.
The man who was smart enough to cash his key in.
That was not very smart by Miller just then. And I don't think this is going to avail him much either. Super kick. Tre now. Big stomp. Uh-oh, Miller's about to get... No.
I'm not sure if Craven was quite sure.
Craven was going to break his fingers just then.
Goodness me.
Oh, don't chop a South African in the chest, Craven.
I don't think he knows the rule. Clearly, he doesn't know the rule.
Yeah, chop a South African in the chest, get a forearm in the face.
Absolutely.
It's known as the Johannesburg receipt.
Did you make that up?
No, you've heard of a Glasgow kiss. It's a Johannesburg receipt. Miller now showing why he's on that hot streak. Look, he may have a very bad taste in friends. He may somehow be able to turn up in my house unannounced, but you can't deny the pure athletic talent of the South African superstar.
If I didn't know better, I would have thought you would have just called him a burglar. Possibly guilty of breaking into there, Sean. That's kind of what that sounded like. That's kind of what that sounded like. That could be foul gossip and slander, Sean.
Don't you start. Don't you start.
Just saying.
Craven now choking out on the ropes, and of course, referee cannot call for a rope break in a triple threat match.
No.
You have more room, more impunity to do damage to your opponent. Into the turnbuckle, Miller winds up, big uppercut.
Craven felt that. You could see his body go limp when he got hit with that.
Here he comes again. The impact, and we can see that from our commentary position here.
You can hear that, Sean.
Craven out of the way. Beautiful roll. Up he goes. Still lands on his feet. Ducks, swings. Oh, beautiful kick to the head there. And now Craven's going where he's most comfortable. That top rope. I think HQ's going to be able to contain him. Miller wisely rolls out of the way.
That beautiful 1 foot drop kick he delivers.
And the veteran instincts of Craven rolling out of the ring so he can't get pinned. That doesn't mean that the match can't end, as Tre's about to prove. Shades of the Wolf Dog there with that running neck breaker.
Quick pin there.
No, kick
Craven.
to the head owns that.
That's the tough part of a triple threat there, Sean. You want to go for a pin, you need to make sure you've got 2 men incapacitated, not just the one.
So very difficult. Cadie now going for the bite.
Oh, we're calling it a bite this time, are we? It's not.
Code Red! Amazing! Almost a 3 count there.
And that came out of nowhere, Sean.
Absolutely
Literally out of nowhere. That's that quickness, that speed, that lucha sort of style that you talked about.
A beautiful counter to the masticular lock.
Masticular, oh my goodness.
Wow, kill switch there by Miller. Pulls him back in. Referee in perfect position. Ooh, 2 count only. Big Bill Redshaw there. And you know that Big Bill is a referee not to be trifled with. We've seen that firsthand. Whoa, Blood Diamond, no. Cadie wisely out of the way. Gets him up. Rolling through. And now Craven off the top rope.
Beautiful diving swanton there, Sean.
Cadie now looking to capitalise. Not going to happen, not with Craven there. Oh dear.
Jimmy, you know better than this.
I don't care how much makeup you've got on, Jimmy. You're not a wrestler. That is not the place to be. Uh-oh. Don't put that finger in his mouth. Miller there. Craven. Uh-oh. Oh! Uh-oh. Jimmy has got masticular lock on the glutes.
Well, dogs don't like cats. We know that.
Uh-oh, Craven. Big backstabber. No. Blood Diamond. Blood Diamond. That could be it. It's over. Oh, winner, Steve Miller.
Sean, Team Sassy. Say it. Team Sassy.
Chalk up
Again,
another one for Team Sassy.
Absolutely. This
Jet
rolls
Armstrong,
on.
do not put your empties on our commentary desk. Put them over there if you're going to. Not on the equipment, Jet. Not on the equipment. Team Sassy, another big win. I don't know how I'm expected to work under these conditions. I've got Tyler Daniels next to me, I've got the Armstrongs behind me, and Team Sassy in the ring celebrating. This is madness.
What an amazing evening you're having so far, Sean. Surrounded by some of the best going around, and Sassy and the Armstrongs too.
Amazing, not necessarily always a good thing. Nonetheless, another victory for Team Sassy.
They absolutely still on this tear. Steve Miller again.
You know, love them or hate them, it's a dynamic alliance that is doing big business for both men.
Absolutely. Managed at first sight has blossomed into so much more.
Yeah, they're going all the way to the top of the Serengeti now.
Well, they're going all the way, I'd say, that's for sure.